And welcome to another episode of A Bright Side today and the weekend. It is Geekfest here at Heartlands. So let's go check it out. Kids are really excited too. So the kids are running around very excited to go into Geekfest. Tilly down, Tilly down. Now we were a little bit disappointed earlier in the year because we go to the comic and gaming festivals that are held up at the county ground and at Truro, but we weren't.
Schedules didn't align.
Our schedules didn't align. Yeah, we weren't able to go this year to neither of those events, so we were determined to come to Geekfest. And actually, Geekfest is something that we've never done before. So I think it's the 7th year of operation. Anyway, let's get in. Right, just made it in through the entrance. Showed them our ticket, you know, like the online ticket. So we're in, and I'm excited to see what sort of effort people have made for cosplay. We've got over there, we've got there's like a food van, or like breaking beer it says there, so a beverage van. Alright. Nice. Here we go, here's the map that we were handed on entering. Heartlands is quite a big site, isn't it? So we will have a bit of a mooch round, see what's around, and then come back to you guys. Look at this vehicle setup. Oh, amazing. We'll drive round in that. There's a climbing wall over there. There is copyrighted Star Wars music in the background, which I will just try and talk over. Okay, there appears to be some sword fencing going on. Hopefully it's not real, because that would be most uncomfortable. There's sorts of weaponry there on display. The smoking smithy with a whole plethora of stuff there. Let's take a series of dinosaurs. Let's see what dinos that we can find. We've got Bumblebee going into the tent there set up. And then some cute little dinos.
Get a bit closer?
Mum, it says danger dinosaur area, keep out.
Yeah, that is true. You can't dispute that, Mama Bear. It does say keep out. Oh, look, like 10,000 volts.
Keep out.
I'm sure that's not real. Hopefully not. What have you found?
We found a fairy house.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because there's loads of little fairy houses that are here in what are these gardens called again? In
Diaspora
Gardens here at Heartlands. Yeah, we've been here several times before. I'll leave any relevant links in the description. Right, so we just stumbled into the quiet zone a minute. We think this is a quiet zone, is that right?
That's what the sign said.
Is that what it said? Yeah, okay.
We found another fairy house.
Found another fairy house.
Come on. Yeah, come on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, little doors there. You have to be careful because you don't want to wake them up, do you? I am following a Cornish Dalek. Look at that thing. I was never really into Doctor Who. It was never my favourite franchise. I've seen episodes, I used to watch it a little bit when I was a kid, but not my favourite of sci-fi franchises, but look at that. That is fun though, nonetheless.
Too busy to do it right now.
And there's another one stood outside this building, on patrol.
At 2 o'clock.
Or on guard. Let's head in. It's got some very cool artwork. I do like that stormtrooper there, sitting on the toilet. I'm less familiar with these sorts of things. I'm not 100% sure what all that is. I'm more of a sort of a classic. My knowledge is a little bit more classic like this, as opposed to sort of that. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know much about Pokemon or anything, but I do know this guy, E.T. Hello, E.T. I do like these plushes of Luigi and Sonic. They're amazing. What's this? A Gladiator board game? That looks amazing. It's more of a card game. I don't know. I suppose I could read it, but very cool. Grogu. Yeah, I do like these sorts of events. They do make me smile. And sometimes you just never know, you might see something that you're in the market for. I'm always on a little bit of a lookout for some of the retro toys, or some of the stuff like the old, like the original Star Wars toys, anything like that, G.I. Joe, etc. For £150, loving that 18-inch deluxe Hellboy. Look at that. My goodness, just tripped out.
Oh, see if you did that.
Two-wheel tripped out, coming out. Tripped over, coming out of the shop. I like that little shop, that was quite cool. There's going to be some more around, so we'll have a little look. Kids did want to procure something in there, but all the things basically, but we did say, let's have a look around first before we make any decisions on things to buy. Okay, we're going to look into the conference centre here, the Cheyenne Bobel, I assume it's pronounced, and because this is a much bigger space, so hopefully we'll get some more sort of vendors in here. And as soon as we've entered, there's the door. There's a cute little photo op. I know, yeah, I saw him. Nice. Now is he DJ Rex here or Captain Rex? Brilliant. Very cool.
Electronic keyboard and the tape recorder. Oh wow. Because one of the actors didn't play too well. Yeah, no, I would imagine.
All this stuff, yes. Oh look, one of those little things that like bounce around and get sucked into engines.
Like my kid, yeah. Star Wars Lego.
Yes. So we've just come into the Saber Combat Academy. Sounds awesome, so people are lined up with their lightsabers, ready to do some training. Very cool. Okay, I think it said card games and tournaments upstairs, so let's see what's up here. Cool, just looking down like off of this like mezzanine area, looking down there. I've never been in this building before. Where we going? That way. Yeah, I've never been in this conference centre before, so quite a nice building. Just as a side note. So we've got a little bit of VR tech here on display as well. Kids are just interested in that. Fun. Okay, and there was another room up there where there were some gamers doing some like Dungeons and Dragons, so that was very cool to see. Oh, I see a flag that says Lego. Kids are well into their Lego after our holiday a couple of weeks ago up to Legoland. So they sort of like zoned in on this tent straight away. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to tell if people are in costume or their own clothes. Just an observation. I like the idea of meeting some dragons. Okay, so there's quite a few vendors in here. And another amazing photo op with these dragons. Nice. He must be getting cross because his tail is wagging. A little bit of a strobe light warning. Look at this, imagine like driving around Penzance with that. Going down the main street. Tilly and AJ at the helm.
Give them a pull and look at the heads. You see?
Being shown how to operate the dragons. Oh, there's like a little baby one down here. It's like in a cage with some eggs, so maybe he's just hatched. My goodness. Steady on, dragons. That was very loud. the City Crafts with their stuff here on display. Oh, like that little frog. Nice. Very cool. Crafty Cosplay UK states there. Oh, someone's phone's ringing. It's quite strange to see, like, because we're in like the museum part of Heartlands, and yet all of the stalls, lots of the vendors are like set up with, you know, amongst all of the artifacts, which is quite funny to see. Little photo op there, should you wish to stand up on that little stage. There's usually like some mining heritage mannequins here. And I did an extensive tour of the museum a few months ago, so I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see that video. Some arcade games that you can play, and there's some t-shirts here on display. T-shirt there stating Geekfest 2023. An area set aside for soft play, but again there are more vendors in here as well. I think what Shelley and I need more than anything is a drink. We are quite thirsty, so we're going to nip outside in a minute and procure some sort of beverage. Right, leaving that building, we can see some food choices here. We've got the Cornish grilled cheese, we've got sourdoughlicious, that looks like a pizza place. Yep, we've got pizza written there. Dank Franks. I always say gyros, but I think they're pronounced gyros. I'm not sure how they're pronounced, but I always say gyros. Big queue for that one.
Oh my god.
We've got some crepes over there. I don't know if the actual Red River Cafe is open, I'm not sure. Trip over these like rail tracks. I mean, there are people coming in and out, maybe there's some choices in there. Alright, so we went ahead and got a coffee, an Americano. Shelley went with a cup of tea. We did pick up a couple of chocolate bars just because we were a little bit peckish, but we didn't want to eat like a lunch proper. And you've got some Smarties. Tip them out, baby. Tip them into the palm of your hand. That's what you're supposed to do. And same with you. Nice. Refreshment break over. That was a very nice cup of coffee. And this section here is all dedicated to art. Oh yes, He-Man.
If you touch it, you have to buy it immediately.
That's why I'm like that, hands off.
Got Banana Man. Villains. You've got Skeletor.
They're all drawn by hand, so it's all penciling, paints. So I used to the comic books.
Nice.
It's practice.
Brush it up and tip, tip, tip till you just go pop.
Alright, I think we've pretty much seen everything. There might be a little bit more in like that play area in a minute. We'll go in and check that out in a sec. But I think we're pretty much done. I think the kids are still a little bit hungry just after it. We've only had like Smarties, so they're not, you know, they didn't have anything to eat as such. So we'll try and find them a little bit of food in a minute because they were wanting something, and you know, a little bite to eat. But I think we're pretty much done. Like I said, we'll have another little look round and sort of document anything that we've missed. Do love some of these costumes. AJ's just spotted the dinosaur, so we'll aim toward that dinosaur. Yeah, AJ's very excited. Oh my goodness! It's like making a beeline for me. Amazing.
Right. Stand there.
I'm not sure how AJ knows how to take it.
There we go. Look at the camera. Well done, AJ.
Oh no, AJ's being brave. Yeah, no. Silly? No, not quite sure. Just going to cross over the bridge here because it looks like there's some more little things over there. So we'll have a little look in that direction. And it's starting to spit with rain. Here we've got the like firing range where you can pick up like I assume like an air rifle, that type of thing, and do some shooting. We have done something very similar to that at a previous event not at Geekfest, because like I said earlier on in the video, we've never actually done Geekfest before here at Holman's. Not Holman's. Let me make that Heartlands. But we have gone to the comic and gaming festivals at the Cornwall County ground up at Weybridge, and also at Truro College, which was super fun. So yeah, like I said earlier, I'll leave some links in the description if you want to see those videos. Kids have found another fairy door. Someone's home, just, you know, be respectful. There's a tent set up here for the army cadets. Some stuff there laid out, some like tents laid out, or a tent rather, and loads of like gear that you would expect a soldier to be equipped with. Oh, what's AJ done? Okay, he had a splinter in his finger, which was not very nice, but Shell Bell to the rescue. She has removed the splinter.
What was that? What was that?
Better than the long. Double sword inside. Sorry, lad.
Goodness. Shella's just chatting up soldiers. Oh, look at you, Age. You ready to go?
It's massive for your head, isn't it? Absolutely massive.
You won't point it at Daddy.
Yeah, don't point it at me. You know, I'm sure it's not like loaded.
No, it's not real. Stopper.
You would look through that bit.
As always, a big shout out to our armed forces. It's a slightly quieter event than I thought, but I probably would put that down to the fact that it is the bank holiday Monday as of a recording of this, and it has run for the weekend, so possibly on the Saturday and Sunday it was a lot busier with a lot more people displaying their cosplay. Right, just as a little bite to eat, the kids have opted for the Cornish Grilled Cheese Company. The other choices here, pizza and the Greek food, and obviously what you got in the Red River Cafe. And the crepes over there. So not a massive amount of food here at Geekfest. So the kids, we've got a little tomato soup here and a grilled toasted cheese sandwich. All right, enjoy, kiddos. Kids wolf down those sandwiches and that soup, so that's good. And we're just going to head back to a couple of the vendors now because Tilly had her eye on a little item that she wanted, and the same with AJ. They both wanted to pick up something, so we'll see. That's the plan. Very cool costumes there from. This is the way, yeah. Nice. So Matilda, you ended up getting this plush character from Among Us, which is your favourite thing at the minute. So that's kind of cool.
Her name is Sandy.
Sandy.
Yes.
Okay. And then AJ, you went straight back to that Lego tent, didn't you? And you bought some of these characters from, what is it, Ninjago? Was it Ninjago or Ninjago?
I like that one.
I don't know, Ninjago.
Cornish, so I'm saying Ninjago.
Yeah,
Mummy,
Ninjago.
I like that
Hello. If you love all things cosplay, fantasy, science fiction, highly recommend popping along to Geekfest. That would obviously be next year now, 2024. We're going to leave the video there. I do hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, and smash the bell. Check us out on all of our socials at the Bright Side. So from us to you, cheers and gone. Bonus footage. Kids are just wanting to go and play in the little park here. It's set up quite nicely. They've got some bits and pieces in here that the kids can just run around with. So again, as always, not going to film too much in here because there's other kids in here playing. But the kids are going to go and knock themselves out. Hopefully not literally, because that wouldn't be good. Couldn't hear anything up there.